Modern love is loud. It's fast. It's constant movement, scrolling, swiping, chasing. It's fueled by notifications, validation, and the illusion of connection. We've mistaken attention for affection. We chase the high of being wanted instead of the peace of being understood. And when the messages slow down, when the spark fades, when they stop choosing us first thing in the morning, we panic. Because somewhere along the way we forgot what love actually means. The Stoics lived in a world very different from ours. No phones, no social media, no endless options at the swipe of a finger. But they faced the same emotions we do: attachment, jealousy, heartbreak, longing. The difference is they understood those emotions. They didn't run from them and they didn't drown in them. They studied them. They mastered them. They believed love wasn't meant to consume you. It was meant to cultivate you. To the Stoics, love was not a game of control or possession. It was a practice, a discipline of the heart. Something to be approached with the same wisdom and awareness they brought to life itself. When a Stoic loved, they didn't ask, "How do I make them stay?" They asked, "How can I love them well while they're here?" Because they understood a truth that modern couples resist. Everything you love is temporary. Everyone you hold is passing through time with you, not promised to stay. So instead of clinging tighter, they held softer. Instead of chasing control, they practiced gratitude. They chose presence over possession. Their love was quieter, deeper, built on virtue, not drama. It didn't need to be loud to be real. It didn't need to be displayed to be true. They measured love not by intensity but by integrity. Not by words but by character. And that's what made it powerful. A Stoic didn't need constant reassurance. They didn't confuse emotion with essence. Their love came from strength, not scarcity. From self-awareness, not dependency. They knew that love, like life, would test them. But they also knew that suffering comes not from losing love, but from trying to control what was never theirs to keep. Because if love makes you weaker, it's not love, it's attachment. And attachment, no matter how beautiful it feels, always ends in suffering. So they trained their hearts to remain calm, to love deeply but never desperately. That's what modern relationships have forgotten. We chase feelings instead of foundations. We crave butterflies, not balance. We want fire, but we've lost the discipline to tend to it slowly. If you've ever felt tired of modern love, if you've ever wondered why people can't stay consistent, why affection fades so quickly, why love feels more like performance than peace, you're not alone. It's not that people don't want love. It's that we've forgotten how to love. We've forgotten what it means to build love from virtue, patience, and truth. So, in this video we're going to explore how Stoics loved, and what they knew about love that we, today, have lost. Because the truth is timeless. You don't need to chase love to experience it. You need to become love, through wisdom, calmness, and strength. Before we begin, take a moment to subscribe to this channel. Join a community that values peace over pressure, depth over distraction, and strength over desperation. Because love doesn't need to be loud to be powerful. It just needs to be true. First, virtue, the foundation of love. The Stoics believed that every great relationship begins with virtue. Not beauty, not chemistry, not compatibility, virtue. Because love without virtue becomes manipulation. Desire without discipline becomes destruction. And connection without character eventually collapses. When Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts," he wasn't just talking about the mind. He was speaking about the heart. The way you think determines how you love. If your thoughts are ruled by fear, you'll love from insecurity. If your thoughts are ruled by ego, you'll love for control. But if your thoughts are ruled by virtue, you'll love from peace. And peace is magnetic. So what does it mean to love with virtue? It means to love with honor, not entitlement. To speak with truth, not manipulation. To show patience when it would be easier to react. To offer understanding when your pride wants revenge. Virtue is not a word, it's a way of loving. It's the quiet choice to rise above emotion. To choose reason in moments of heat. And compassion in moments of distance. Epictetus once said, "It is not what happens to you but how you react to it that matters." In love, that's everything. Because the real test of your character isn't how you behave when love feels easy. It's how you behave when it feels uncertain. When your partner pulls away. When words get sharp. When silence stretches too long. Do you crumble? Or do you remain steady, guided not by impulse but by integrity? Modern love often teaches us to mirror emotion. If they pull away harder. If they hurt you, hurt them back. If they ignore you, post something to get their attention. But Stoic love teaches something radical. You don't need to match energy. You need to maintain yours. Because when you act from virtue, you no longer react from pain. You respond from peace. You become the calm center in the chaos of emotion. That's what makes a Stoic lover powerful. They can experience the storm without becoming the storm. In ancient Rome, Seneca wrote letters to his wife while in exile. He told her, "Love always strives for the good of the other. Not for control. Not for ownership. For the good." That's virtue in action. Even in distance, he chose grace over bitterness. Even in pain, he chose love without resentment. That's the kind of strength modern relationships need. The strength to stay kind when the world says, play games. The discipline to stay honest when lies seem easier. The courage to stay open even when love hurts. Virtue doesn't just make you a good partner. It makes you a safe one. Because people don't fall in love with perfection. They fall in love with peace. And peace comes from discipline. From knowing that no matter what happens, you'll respond with wisdom. Not anger. With calm, not chaos. That's what Stoic love is built on. Not emotion, but excellence of character. So before you ask, where can I find the right person? Ask instead, how can I become the right person? Because the world doesn't need more lovers. It needs more people capable of loving well. And that begins with virtue. Before we move into the next section, take a moment to reflect. Think about your last relationship, or the one you're in now. Were you acting from emotion or from virtue? Were you reacting to what they did, or responding from who you are? That reflection, that awareness, is where Stoic love begins. Second, discipline and desire, the balance modern love lost. The Stoics never denied passion. They simply mastered it. They believed desire is not the enemy. Lack of discipline is. Because love is not destroyed by feeling too much. It's destroyed by feeling without direction, without purpose, without self-command. In modern relationships, we often swing between extremes. We either chase wildly, losing ourselves in obsession, or we shut down completely, pretending not to care. But the Stoic walks the middle path. They can feel deeply, without drowning. They can love fiercely, without clinging. They can desire, without dependency. That's emotional mastery, the kind the world rarely teaches anymore. Epictetus taught, "No man is free who is not master of himself." Think about that. How many people lose themselves in love? Checking their phones every 5 minutes? Craving a message? Wondering if they said too much or not enough? That's not love, that's captivity. And it's the opposite of freedom. When you master discipline and desire, you stop needing reassurance every time affection wavers. You stop chasing attention as proof of your worth. You learn to stay steady, even when emotion surges. A Stoic man or woman feels everything. They simply don't let feelings dictate action. They can say, "Yes, I miss you. Yes, I love you. Yes, this hurts." And still stand calm inside their own heart. Because they know something crucial. Intensity without integrity destroys connection. When you rush, when you overinvest, when you beg to be seen, you teach the world that your peace is negotiable. And once peace becomes negotiable, respect fades soon after. Marcus Aurelius wrote in his Meditations, "Get used to feeling what you feel without letting it rule you." That's the art of Stoic love. Not rejection of emotion, but regulation of it. Modern dating glorifies chaos. We call it passion. We chase the highs, post the heartbreaks, measure love by how much it hurts. But real love, Stoic love, isn't loud. It's controlled fire. It burns, yes, but it never consumes. Picture two lovers arguing. One raises their voice trying to win. The other stays silent, not from indifference but from strength. Because they understand, peace isn't passive. It's power restrained. That silence creates space. And in that space, emotion cools, ego fades, truth reemerges. That's the kind of love that lasts, not the one that explodes, but the one that endures. Discipline in love means setting boundaries, not walls. It means saying, "I won't lose myself to keep you. I won't chase chaos to feel connection. I'll meet you halfway, but I'll stay whole while doing it." Because you can't bring calm to a relationship if you're not calm within. And you can't lead with love if you haven't learned to lead yourself. Desire is beautiful, it reminds us we're alive. But discipline makes that desire meaningful. It gives it direction, makes it safe. When you pair passion with patience, love transforms from addiction into devotion, from need into choice, from chaos into art. That's what the Stoics knew, and what modern lovers have forgotten. Before we move on, take a breath. Think of the last time desire made you lose your balance. Maybe you texted too fast, reacted too harshly, gave too much of yourself too soon. Forgive that version of you, because that version was learning. Now you know, love doesn't require less passion. It requires more discipline. Third, patience, respect, and the art of lasting connection. Patience is the most underrated form of love. We live in a world where everything is instant. Messages, likes, validation. But real connection doesn't move at the speed of Wi-Fi. It moves at the speed of trust. And trust takes time. The Stoics knew that impatience is the enemy of peace. They believed that if you have to rush something, it probably isn't ready, and neither are you. In love, patience isn't passive. It's proof of strength. It says, I don't need to force what's meant for me. It says, I can wait, not out of fear of losing, but out of respect for becoming. When you love someone the Stoic way, you don't demand constant attention. You give space. You let them breathe. You let them miss you. Because you understand. Love suffocates when it's built on control. It grows when it's built on respect. And respect, that's the quiet rhythm that keeps love alive. Not fireworks, not drama, not performance. But two people who choose calm over chaos, understanding over ego, presence over possession. A Stoic doesn't ask, how can I make them stay? They ask, how can I love them well even if they don't? That's power. That's freedom. That's love without chains. There's a story from Seneca. He once said that to love deeply, you must always remember that everything you cherish is on loan from the universe, your partner, your family, even the moments you hold most dear. And when you understand that, you stop grasping so tightly. You start appreciating more gently. You start saying thank you instead of don't leave. That shift, from fear to gratitude, is what turns ordinary love into timeless love. Patience makes you wise enough to pause before reacting. Respect makes you humble enough to listen before defending. And together they create safety. The kind of emotional safety where love can grow without fear. That's what modern relationships are missing. We're all chasing intensity, when what we really crave is peace. When a Stoic loves, they love slowly, intentionally, completely. They don't confuse peace with boredom. They know still water runs deep. And that quiet love, the one that doesn't shout, doesn't perform, is often the most enduring of all. So, if you want to love the Stoic way, practice patience when you feel rushed. Practice respect when you feel angry. Practice calm when everything around you feels uncertain. Because love built on peace can weather any storm. Modern relationships often chase connection without character. We want the thrill of love, without the work of discipline, without the patience of growth, without the virtue that keeps it alive. But the Stoics, they built love like they built their lives. On wisdom, on purpose, on balance. They knew that the strongest relationships aren't the ones that never face storms. They're the ones that stay calm through them. They knew that the truest kind of love doesn't ask, how much can I get? But, how deeply can I give without losing myself? So remember this. To love like a Stoic is not to love less. It's to love better. To love with clarity instead of chaos. To bring peace into passion. To choose virtue over volatility. Because peace doesn't mean indifference. It means maturity. It means strength. It means your love doesn't have to shout to be real. It just has to last. If this message resonates with you, take a moment to like this video, subscribe, and leave a comment below with the words, "My love is grounded in peace." You'll join thousands of others choosing calm over chaos, discipline over drama, virtue over validation. Because love, true love, isn't about finding the right person. It's about becoming the right presence. Stay calm, stay grounded, and as always, stay stoic.